believe a company's pivoting. I believe Adam is just going a different direction. And I do think he's horrible with dealing with people. And, I was watching you talk about certain stuff and I seen emotion in your voice. And I've been at that point to say, sometimes I remember being emotional. Like I think one time I think I cried on stream. I don't even know if I cried on stream. But I remember when Everyday Struggle was breaking up, I was so emotional.
Welcome back to the channel, Boss KO Music, Plug Media Child Hip Hop Reaction Channel, man. Thank you for tapping in with us, man. Enjoy this reaction that we got coming right now. We ain't gonna hold too much of your time up. Hit that like and subscribe button, man, so it can help with the algorithm, so we can get it out there, and more people can get in tune with our videos. Hit that like and subscribe button right now. Enjoy the content.
Invested in the show, I couldn't even see business. Me and Joe Budden had met a bunch of times. We used to meet downstairs, almost outside while we waiting for the car. And he would tell me, yo, contract negotiations is coming up. And I said, yeah, word. And like, as time goes on, we keep talking about it. He's like, what's the latest? We're exchanging information. He started telling me at a point, it was like, yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. If they don't get their shit together, I'm probably not gonna be here. And I never took that real. Like I always said, nah, like, yo, we have like a great show. Like this is the best thing ever. It's no way he's not going to be here. And I remember Complex called me in for a meeting one day. And essentially they were telling me like, yo, you're the guy, Joe, we're not bringing Joe back. And I remember being so upset. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro, we had it. Like, we had the winning formula. And I remember saying to them, and I would never say this again, but I was emotional at the time. I said, yo, because Joe would tell me about a certain amount of dollar amount that they just wouldn't pay him. And I said, bro, I told Complex, I said, yo, cut my pay to pay Joe. Dumbest thing I could have possibly ever said, but I was emotional. And I was emotional because not only did I love Joe as a coworker, I loved the show with us together, and I felt we were doing something special. What I realized that I didn't take into account is that as much as I was emotionally invested, the business in life is just hard and it's non-negotiable. So no,
we back. So, tell me in the comments what you think about this reaction so far, man. Think the video nice, man. I think we post nice videos, nice content for you guys to enjoy, man. Drop some comments below. Let me know what you think about this content, man. Appreciate you tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe button for us right now.
No matter how angry or how upset or how hurt I was that show didn't continue in that format, the business just didn't work. And it took me a while because I took it very personal. I'm going to tell you how personal I took it. Complex had to almost damn near show me all of their conversations and negotiations with Joe for me to actually believe they were a piece of shit. Because I just wanted that shit to happen. And I saw you maybe at that impasse, that fork in the road where I believe Adam's not only is your friend, but he's the company. He's making a business decision. And his business decision, I don't think he's doing it to hurt the friendship, but the friendship is going to be hurt. And you were probably reacting as, yo, we homies before. Oh, okay, I'm just analyzing business. So that's a clip I saw. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. This whole thing, bro, was like, and I'm just gonna give you like a little backstory. Adam came at a time, just me as a rapper, making whatever independent money, paying the bills. It wasn't really like, it wasn't moving upward trajectory. It wasn't moving the needle and stuff like that. And he came around the time, like, he hit me, he's like, hey, I want you to try this. He interviewed me as a rapper, and we just had great conversations on some cool shit. And he asked me to do the Snapchat show, And I wasn't even going to do it like on some full time shit. I didn't want to get into podcasting. I didn't really know nothing about this shit. I just like, I want to push my music and shit. And I was like, you know what? I don't know a lot of people that got Snapchat. I don't think this is going to affect my career in any type of way. Came over and did that. Quarantine happens. The lockdown is here. Nobody's doing anything. Adam keeps telling me to come back. I'm coming back. I ain't look for no money. I wasn't thinking about no money. I was just like, I fuck with the channel. This would be a dope way, to get some new eyes on me to go to my music and shit like that. And, I just kept doing that shit. And over time, he asked me to sub in while he was gone. And the first time that I subbed in, I started going to different places and I started seeing a different demographic. Like, hey, I liked you on the show. And I was just like, wow, like it started being like a lot of people and shit. So it kind of made me reconsider, what I'm saying, like my business model. And, I was on the Lil Dicky TV show. That too, I just started seeing people like, hey, you got a good personality. You're good and entertaining and stuff like that. So now I'm like, you know what? Maybe instead of just doing music, I could just do it all. And that's kind of where I was at. And, about a month or two being there, they gave me a check. And I was like, hey, that's cool. Like, I wasn't really like, what I'm saying? Still wasn't there like, all right, I'm trying to make this some full-time shit. And, everything morphed into what it morphed into. And as time went by, like, I looked at Adam as somebody like, hey, you, not only are you my boss, but you're my friend. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it more other than that. I'm a loyal person. So, I'm the type of nigga, just like I told you, Ack, I was like, hey, man, listen, just by you shouting me out and letting me join your streams and doing all type of shit like that, I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? So this guy that's not only helping me, but Adam employed my big homie from my hood. You know what I'm saying? He put my brother in there, people around me. He's showing them love. And, even though business with them didn't go through good, like I'm looking at it like, man, this is a good guy.
Yo, we back. Another commercial break while we going through this reaction, man. While we at it, man, make sure you go like the whole video on the reaction that we did. Make sure you, follow up with that creator. Make sure you stay posted to our notifications. Also, hit that subscribe button, man. We appreciate you tapping in with us, man. Watch the video all the way through. Let us know if you like these videos, if we could bring more ideas. Let us know some of the YouTubers you would like for us to cover, and we'll cover them on our platform. Appreciate you tapping into the platform. Like I say, hit the like and subscribe button. Man, more videos on the way.
Like he's helping people around me. He's pushing everything and all that. And he's the one that pushed me. He said, hey, I think you should start doing your streams and everything like that. What I didn't think is that, that would ultimately draw a wedge between us or have people start comparing, that from the company. Yeah, and that's kind of like where the line started to get drawn. And, people start comparing things and they started saying certain things. And Adam would tell me like, no matter what goes on in the future, we homies and stuff like that. And sometimes I'd be like, Adam, shut up, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't listen to the people on the outside. Like, you my guy. If you ever got a problem or if there's anything we need to discuss, just holler at me. You know what I'm saying? We like that. Yeah. And we've been in life and death situations. You feel me? Like I didn't put myself on the line.
I could imagine
that fucked up, not that could have ultimately fucked up my ranking in the streets and the people that I fuck with and stuff like that. Like anytime something happens, like Adam ain't never asked me to go do anything. I just did it out of love. That's who I am. Like if I rock with you, I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna go to the ends of the earth for you and shit too. And even though I wasn't asked to, I always put myself on the front lines whenever it was time to battle or anybody came crazy or anything like that. Even though I wasn't asked to, that's just who I am. And then, people in the streets kept telling me, hey, man, stop jumping in the way for them. They wouldn't do that for you. And I'm telling them, I'm like, nah, nigga, this my guy. Like, if you need me, I'm going to be there. And that's the role that I took on and stuff like that. And, yeah, man, as time went by, it just seemed like the comparisons just kept coming and people started dividing and, people in his ear, people in my ear, you should do this, you should go do that. But I was transparent with everything with Adam. You know what I'm saying? The stream started doing good. I started making more money, than I was making over there. And I'm telling him, thank you, man, thank you, like, I appreciate that. And then, I went and got a deal with caffeine. Even before I took the deal, I told him, I said, hey, bro, you cool with this? And you know what I'm saying? Like, is it good? And he just gave me he always gave me the blessings. And I just, I was just
Mm.
transparent
So, so,
with
so, so
everything that I was doing. And just, ultimately, I didn't sit there and look at it like, oh, I'm making more money over here now or doing this now. I need to jump ship. I'm like, I tell Adam, I'm loyal to the fall. As long as, you know what I'm saying? As long as you need me, I'm here, bro. Like, I'm with you. So I don't know. It just seems like after a while, it just started being just this weird little rift. It just started being weird. And I wouldn't say it was on my behalf, but or even on his behalf. I just felt like now, T Rail shit started cracking. And it's like, okay, boom, we started pushing the line together and start helping each other and, doing we doing our own live shows now and getting offers for other shit that wasn't a part of No Jumper. And I never once thought that like that was affecting my performance on No Jumper, or Adam would even look at that like, all right, this is going against what we got going and everything like that. And it isn't until I take a step back that I say, as a businessman, hey, if these guys are getting bigger and you know what I'm saying, and the shit is moving and stuff like that, then yeah, nigga, cut them niggas off. I get it. You feel me? I
or
get it.
and this is what I was also saying. It has to be some restructuring if it's gonna still continue the same way. You know what I mean? Because you know, I think he's looking at shit like I'm taking a loss, right? And
100%.
and I think